A very good evening to you. Thank you for joining us. Welcome to Sports Tonight. This is the midweek edition of the show. Promises to be exciting, fun-filled as always. My name is Toyin Bitoye. Let me start by introducing you to my partners on the program. We're starting the show together. Yemi Adebayo is on the show, starting with me. Dumnodi Okonta is also on the show, starting off the show this midweek. Tunde Koiki is waiting somewhere. He will come in later on and will be joining us. There's a lot to talk about really on the program tonight. As you will find out in the next couple of minutes, we will reflect on a lot happening on the international scene. There's plenty happening on the international scene. We will, of course, spend a lot of time to talk about the huge project that Channels is involved in, Channels National Kids Cup. We'll talk about it, and we will also spend some time to reflect on something interesting around baseball and around kids as well on the program today. It's more like a clarion call, and you will get to that part of the show. You will understand exactly what we are doing. There were games played today in the Nigerian Professional Football League. We will talk about those games. It looks like we are now getting to the time of the season when away victories are difficult to come by. No away win from the 8 games played today, and only one home team didn't win. So we will talk about the Nigerian Professional Football League. We will also talk about the National League, which is a step down from the Professional League, from the Premier League, on Sports Tonight. Of course, we'll throw it open, allow you to talk to us as we go on. As we speak, a game is going on in the English Premier League, and the biggest piece of news that happened around the English Premier League today has got to be the amazing story of Sir Alex Ferguson, who may be quitting at the end of the season, retiring at the end of the season. I think that's a better word to use. Gentlemen, retiring is better than quitting. He has to retire. He's gone well over the age allowed by Labour to continue to work, and he's still working hard and getting the result. We'll talk about Sir Alex on the program tonight. Only very few people even know that he was also fantastic as a footballer, above average as a footballer, scored over 170 goals as a professional footballer. So we'll talk about Sir Alex. If he goes, as is been announced, who takes over and who can maintain that appetite, that urge for success like Sir Alex. We'll talk about it on the program today. NBA also features very prominently as we go on Sports Tonight. But gentlemen, I think we should start off from where we just stopped. Sir Alex, very quickly, before we talk about Sir Alex extensively, let's just spend a few minutes, maybe a minute or two. Just how did this news come to you? In the morning, Yemi, you were talking about it wasn't not official yet,
sure,
but how did this hit you?
It didn't come as a surprise, actually. I saw the signs, and I thought at some point Sir Alex would just have to say goodbye, considering the age, and at some point, with all he's achieved, if you're not careful, at some point he might just lose motivation. But what a way! He has confirmed. So he has confirmed it. So he's very sure that at the end of the season, he will be leaving his post, and someone else will come in. But I don't know if there's any other person that could match Sir Alex. It's going to be very difficult replacing him. We can't begin to talk about what he's achieved. He's done so much since joining United, and history will always be fair to him.
Dunodi, well, there's anything that has a beginning surely must have an end.
Definitely. Actually, it's one of those most privileged coaches when you step into a club and the club is not the fire and fire kind of club. If not, that would have been. I know there was a time Manchester United even struggling to see whether they can get something out of this, even though they have 20 titles. But you have confidence in a particular coach, and you still maintain that coach. Unlike some other clubs, even though you win trophies, at the end of the day, you don't win the particular, they ask you to leave. And Manchester United is one of those clubs that gave him that opportunity to make this kind of record. I think he holds some kind of commendation to Manchester United, because we know clubs, coaches come
modern day.
That
was in those days.
In those days, yeah, in those days. But then because I know that sometimes they do scandalous leaving the Champions League. He still retains the job.
But they won't crash out of the Champions League.
He win anything. He still retains the job. Some other club, even if some coaches come to a club, they win a title, but because they couldn't win some game that they see it's more like a bragging right, a derby game, they will ask them to leave. So I owe some kind of credit to Man United.
I think I agree with him.
Okay, we'll spend more time later on to talk about Sir Alex in details and also look at who will be coming in as a replacement. We are told that in the next couple of hours they will want to name a replacement. Is the person going to get the kind of support? Is the person going to stay for the length of time that Sir Alex has stayed on as United's coach? Is the person going to have the same appetite for success? We'll talk about all of those ones later on Sports Tonight. This is just like a teaser for you on Sir Alex. I mean, it's the biggest piece of news that you'll find on the wires. Sir Alex retiring at the end of the season. Surely he's leaving the stage when the ovation is loudest. All right. So we'll take a break now. This time, come to our own project. It started today. We've been talking about this for a long time. A lot of planning has gone into it. It's season 5 of Channel's National Kids Cup. We'll take some highlights now. We'll come back. Dumnadi Okonta is in the house. He will tell us exactly all that happened, what we should be expecting tomorrow, and the amount of fun already being generated. I'm told that it was basket full of goals today. 44 goals on the first day of Channel's Kids Cup. You can be sure that many more goals still in store. We'll take that break, bring you some highlights. We'll come back for more on Sports Tonight.
Don't allow! Kick the ball!